Trail talk time. Vibing on this groovy trail today. A little bit cool out, but we're feeling great. I wanted to talk about prayer today. The power of prayer. It is such a powerful tool that we can use to manifest what we want in our lives and to go where we need to go. And there are different ways of praying, but essentially I feel like you can break it down into two ways. You can either use a prayer calling for something and asking, or you can use the power of gratitude and pray by giving thanks. And I think it's most powerful to use both simultaneously in your prayer, to realize if you want something in your life, essentially you're not separate from it at all. On a metaphysical level, everything is connected. We're one with everything. Quantum physics has shown us, through quantum entanglement, that there's really no separation and that all energy is communicating with itself no matter the distance. The universe is like one giant system or one giant body, and so everything contained within it is all connected. Just as every cell in our body is connected and this physical body is one body, it's just on a grander scale. And so, if we need something in this physical life, we can simply ask for it. And if we are really surrendering to the whole of the universe, or God or Source or whatever you want to call it, with an open heart and an open mind, then we will receive what we ask for. Now, a very powerful technique to really get yourself into that vibration that you're wishing to resonate with is to visualize what you want. Visualize the experience you wish to have, or whatever it is you wish to receive, and really put yourself into that present moment and align with that timeline. Put yourself fully into it so you can integrate that energy and that the feeling, and go as deep as possible. Connect with every sense. What does it look like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it sound like? And what does it feel like? Fully put yourself into the experience you wish to have. And audibly you can call out to the universe or God and ask for what you wish to receive. And as I say, I think it's very powerful to ask and then to give thanks as if it's already here. You know, time is a very tricky thing, but essentially I see it a lot of bugs here. Essentially, everything is happening now. And so if we wish to manifest something in our life, it's simply a process of alignment with that timeline that already exists. You know, that moment that we send out that desire for anything, we send out a ripple into the universe, and we create that energy and that potential for manifestation. And so it's simply now a process of allowing yourself to align with that. And so by visualizing yourself already in it, you are aligning with that timeline and bringing it now into your physical dimension, giving yourself that feeling of it and vibrating on that frequency of it. And that will bring about the circumstances which will give you that manifestation or experience. The Hermetic principle of correspondence, or what you might call the law of attraction, states that like energy attracts like energy. Right? So whatever vibration that we are in resonance with, we will attract to us. And so if we can get into that vibration before we actually manifest or experience that which we want, then we are now calling it into existence and attracting it to us, or aligning with it. I just had a conversation with a friend the other night about AA meetings and how they learn to surrender to a higher power. And this is so powerful. It's so powerful. You know, as human beings with this ego, we have a limited perspective of the universe and of our life. And so it's so key to be able to surrender and submit to a higher power, which you may call God or Source, or just the energy of the universe, or a higher perspective, you know, that higher knowing, and to put your faith into that as opposed to your limited perspective, and to really trust and know that you are being guided to exactly what you need. You know, because sometimes we may even ask for things and maybe they aren't really meant for us. You know, but we have a grander purpose in this life. And God is keeping us in alignment with that. And we feel that alignment the more that we can just surrender and trust that we are being guided in this divine way. And I've learned a lot about the power of surrender and just allowing life to flow. And I was speaking with another friend one time about it, and he told me that that's what Islam really means: surrender or submission to God. And so I'm not very well versed in Islam, but I feel I have the spirit or the heart of the message contained in Islam, which is surrender. And I'm learning more and more to just allow life to flow for me and realize that life is always working in our favor. We just might not always see it sometimes. And so I think a very important step to all of this is really gratitude. You know, the more we're thankful for what we have now already, and just being thankful for being alive in general, you know, realizing the beauty of life, the magnificence of being here alive in this physical dimension, in these bodies, having these experiences. It's all so beautiful. And so to surrender to that which really created it all, or the source of it all, is really what Islam is all about. You know, there is a higher order that is going on that we might not always see exactly how it works from our limited perspective. So if we can simply allow ourselves to really connect to that higher knowing, and allow God to guide us, then surely we will always be where we need to be. And we can then start to really cultivate this power of manifestation, being backed by this beautiful source energy, or God. And so I hope I can inspire someone to really connect on a deeper level. And I hope that this has been helpful, you know. The power of prayer has really helped me in my life. And more I'm just feeling more thankful just to be alive every day, and realizing how blessed I am just to be here, to have breath in my lungs, to be alive and well. This life is truly beautiful. And so I hope everybody really has a good day. Enjoy your life. Be thankful for what you have. And don't be afraid to ask for more. And if you can align with it with an open heart and trust that it's coming to you, let go and just continue to flow in the direction that feels good for you, then that which you truly need will come to you as it's meant to. God knows exactly what you need when you need it. So it's coming to you. So that's it for today. Peace and limitless love.